back to my channel. ഏവർക്കും എൻ്റെ ചാനലിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം. So I'm receiving a lot of queries regarding Australian registration, that is APRA, that is Australian Health Practitioner Regulatory Agency. So regarding Australian registration, so many of them have many queries regarding Australia, how to go to Australia, how to get a registration in Australia, how to get a job in Australia. That means if we get a New Zealand registration, is it easy to go to Australia? Lot of queries I am receiving. So first and most important is related with Australia registration is that after we have completed our studies in India, is it possible to get a registration in Australia is the first and the most important query. It is tough to get a registration in Australia if you have completed your course in India. Means they are accepting only the courses which are completed in English speaking countries will only be accepted once you have downloaded the registration form. As an international applicant, you can go through these all the criteria. So in that it have mentioned that from where you have done your qualification, whether it is Ireland, UK, Canada, New Zealand, some countries they have given. Only in those areas where we have completed the course will only be accepted by Australia. Means the assessors will be assessing the qualification. And if we have completed our qualification from India, it is tough to complete the proficiency. Means the standard of proficiency cannot be meet, or you won't get the registration if you are flying from, or if you have completed from your course from India. So if you are planning to go as in spouse visa or something like that, if you are planning to go to Australia, you have to undergo some courses, the relevant courses which you have completed in India. You have to take up some other courses. The courses which we have completed over here won't be accepted, but you have to start the course from the beginning. Means as a student you have to start up the course which is having the proficiency as our course. You have to begin from as a new student, you have to complete your course. So how much is the expenditure for completing the course? Will be around it will be about $8,000 if you are planning. Means if you are flying as a student and if you are planning to do up the course, or if you are going in your spouse visa, then you have to get the PR or the citizenship you have to get. Then once you be the citizen of Australia, it will be, the expenditure will be less for your studies. It will be only nearing about $1,000 for completing any course in Australia, or else you have to pay a huge amount for your studies. And the most awaited next query is that once we have got the New Zealand registration, is it possible to fly to Australia? So it's something very happy that once you have got the New Zealand registration, it is you can go to Australia. That's true. Many of them have asked me such queries that as if like nurses, whether we can also go to Australia with New Zealand registration. So I have done 2 videos related with New Zealand registration, how to do the assessment process. So if you are being in an English speaking country without IELTS, you can go to New Zealand. Means you can apply. The thing is that if you are from India, it won't be possible. You have to undergo IELTS. You have to take one exam. But if you are in any English speaking country for more than 2 years, for example in Ireland, UK, if you have completed 2 years, then you can go ahead with New Zealand registration. And 2 managers where you are working that area. Means if you are in UK, then the two managers should certify, and they have to provide you the documents that you are a good English speaking candidate. You have to give all those things. And one main video I'll be doing shortly, that how to do the assessment process in New Zealand. Video will be shortly, I will be giving out, so you can watch that video and you can do the assessment process. So after completing your bachelor's, and if you have completed your master's, and if you are having the experience, all these things, they will be assessed. The assessors will be assessing your qualification, your experience, and with respect to that, they will be giving you an hours of completing the logbook. For example, if a candidate have applied for New Zealand registration, they will be evaluating their certificate, and they will give you a feedback mail that you have to take about 240 hours of training, or you have to complete a 240 hours of logbook. If they will be giving you a feedback, so you have to go to New Zealand and you have to complete this 240. For example, if they are providing about 240 hours of logbook means training you have to undergo, then 240 hours of training you have to clear out, and they will give you a certificate, this annual practice certificate they will be providing you. With that certificate, you can directly apply for the job. And some district related areas, they will be providing that training. They will give you the sanction for doing the training. Along with that, they will be providing you the job also. That is related with New Zealand. But if some people, if they are receiving more than 800 hours of training, then it's tough to get a job in New Zealand, and there is no use of taking this New Zealand registration also. If it is 140 or 240 hours of training, then you can complete this training and you will get that certificate for working in. Once you have finished these hours of training, they will provide you a certificate for practice in New Zealand. So with this practice certificate, you can apply to APRA, that is to Australia. You can apply for registration. Hope it's clear for you that it is all about the Australian registration, but it is very tough. If you are planning to fly to Australia from India, it will be somewhat tough compared with if you are trying from UK, Ireland, or an English speaking country. Hope it is clear, and if you like all my videos, please do support me by subscribing and enabling the bell icon, and please do share with your colleagues, friends, and please do support me. So shortly I will be preparing a video related with how to do the assessment criteria. I have already done videos related with which all documents are needed for New Zealand registration. So once you have gone through this video and make ready, first you have to make ready all those documents, then you can do the assessment process, or you can do the application online, and you have to do the payment. After doing the payment, they will be providing you the username and the password for moving on to the further application. So with that, I am winding up today's session. Hope it is clear. If you have any queries, you can get back to me. I'll be sharing my WhatsApp number as well as my email address in the description box. You can even join my application. The link of my application will also be shared in the description box. So stay safe, stay healthy, stay tuned for my next update. Until then, bye-bye.